tal? Buenas.
Hola, buenas.
¿Qué tal? Bueno, soy periodista, vengo nomás a grabarla fuera de las instalaciones.
Sí, no tenemos permitido la grabación.
En la calle, así es que pues sí, nomás,
ok,
sí, no me voy a meter, así es que no. Y hablar con ustedes no creo que se pueda, ¿verdad?
No.
Bueno, ok, bueno, muchísimas gracias.
Igualmente,
¿Tiene niños no
perfecto.
acompañados ahorita aquí adentro?
No podemos dar esa información.
Bueno, muy bien, entonces grabo aquí en la calle. Muchísimas gracias. Like you guys have seen, always OIM doesn't want to talk to nobody, doesn't want to talk to journalists, and specifically, they just told us that we cannot record. And I immediately said, I'm on the street, I can't record. And she said, okay, go ahead and record. So it's the same narrative, continuously same narrative of what OIM it is doing right here in Guatemala, steps away from the border of Mexico and also Guatemala. So let me just tell you what they're doing still here. And they have an office here. So if you go right here, they have a kit for you and your family, just as they had a rape kit in the parts of Necoclí. Over here they have an accessory kit. So they have a kit for here for your family to cover your necessities and hygiene, hydration, and also water for comfort. Then they offer also information over the risk of an irregular migration through irregular pathways, also medical attention, also psychological attention, also a thing that it is for everybody that is paying in the American taxpayer. This is legal assistance. Also, they give you legal assistance. What kind of legal assistance? Well, how to cross from one country to another, and basically practically advising you how to do it basically to the United States. Assistance of how to come back also, how to tell you to come back to your country, reference in different institutions and services, and also labor, how to support you if you want to find a job. So this is OIM. This is the #1 reason why we came down here to tell you that international organizations, they are still present and widely open and operating inside of the border of Guatemala. Where are they getting their money and where are they getting the funding? If it is USAID already closed, if they are not getting funding by the United States of America, that is the #1 country that funds OIM, UNHCR, and the United Nations, how are they sustaining their economy and how they're sustaining this particular place? Not too far away from here, it is a shelter right here, just half a block from here. This shelter, and they just closed the door. Look, they just closed the door on us because we're recording over here, so they possibly heard what I'm saying. The majority of the people over here speak English, so possibly they do not want to hear me speak. So not too far away from here, half a block from here, there is a shelter. That shelter was massively operating when the mass migration started happening with open borders. So they offer also to protect from COVID, also masks, all the things that you need to protect yourself from COVID. Now, COVID doesn't exist anymore, but still, they are practically telling the migrants to how to avoid COVID. And, you know, ultimately, they already have their establishment right here. And if you come down here a little bit, it says right here, OIM, and the top, it says right here, if you're a migrant, go ahead, come in. Refugee migrants, they have a specific number that you can call right here. Takes the Google Maps and it will take you to the location where you can get attention. So this specifically, I don't have a signal right now. I don't have service, but it actually can tell you that it's actually working, like if it was CBP1. Also, humanitarian assistance, whatever you need. There's humanitarian kits to cover your urgent necessities. This is exactly the same thing. Psychological support, medical attention, and also assistance. By the way, on top, you will see the 3 organizations that they're part of this Globalist Compact of Immigration, and they're part of this mass migration: UNHCR, OIM, and UNICEF. The border remains open. They're just tactically waiting in case the 2028 election, it is led to one of the leaders from the United States of America to say the border is going to be open or they're going back to CBP1. This will be completely operating again. And like always, OIM and the UNHCR and UNICEF, they do never want to talk. They don't want to speak. They don't want to say anything to nobody because, pues, practically, they don't want nobody to know that they're still operating, they're still effective in the part of Guatemala.